pick up some guns, get kicked off the tubes.
We're live.
We're live. I did not say that anything about firearms at all. Good morning, you freaking circus animals.
We're a little early.
We're a little early. I got the coffee.
There's like 40 of you already on, so we
40
jump on.
T.Kellians.
Good morning, Raymundo. Good morning,
guys.
Joey.
Everybody, Joey, how are you, sir? You outstanding young man, you.
Morning, Brandon Maples.
Everybody having a good day so far? It's morning.
It's cold, kind of chilly up here.
Yeah, it was like, well, we were out at a little festival thingy, I guess, yesterday. And it was hot as crap. And then today it's 20 degrees cooler. Well, not 20, maybe 13, which is a big deal.
Wait, isn't it in the 50s here?
I can tell you exactly, lady.
80
it's 49 degrees right now. So by this time yesterday, it was 70 already. So yeah, 20.
Discord dang degenerates. What's that? That's a hashtag they got going on over there.
The degenerates.
99.99 for brunch. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Thank you. Man, you guys are awesome. I don't even know what to do with myself. Look, I'm a little more casual Sunday today because yesterday was exhausting. Exhausting. Man.
Was it more exhausting like going to Georgia Bushcraft being there, or you mean like the drive and dealing with all the crazy people in the world?
I think the drive and the crazy people. Like, we went to Georgia Bushcraft on the fall gathering because it's close enough for us to take a ride. I don't do any of the classes there because most of the stuff they're teaching I already do. But we just went because it's in Georgia, and I like knives and that kind of stuff.
And I think it's fun to do like pocket checks and stuff.
Yeah, so C-Dub does pocket checks. And last year, as we're walking into Georgia Bushcraft, I'm like, I'm just here to escape because things right now get crazy, crazy busy leading into Blade Show and for the rest of the year. And then even more so this year, we got new knives coming out. So I said, there's no way anybody's going to recognize me at Georgia Bushcraft. And I shit you not. I stepped through the gate like, whoop, one step. And from across this whole event, is that T.Kell? I was like, oh, man. Well, I was wrong. And Frank Catswell, he was there again this year. So I actually yelled at him this year instead of him yelling at me. I said, are you freaking stalking me? But we went to try to get away. It wasn't as big as their fall gathering. I think they call it a camp out. But we just went to, check out knives and look at some gear because I like knives and gear and I know how to survive in the woods. That's kind of my thing. So
David Wilson got his Blim FLN and loves it.
Heck yeah, man. I'm glad you like it.
Somebody earlier said they got their TS-87 and loves it.
Awesome.
What city is Georgia Bushcraft? It's in Watkinsville. I think it's near Athens.
Yeah, that's kind of near Athens. So be aware, there's a lot of Bulldog fans everywhere. But it's beautiful out there. It's actually not that far from where we used to live and where Mom and Dad live. So only about an hour and 5 minutes. But that kind of segues us into another event that my friends are doing.
Is anybody in North Carolina?
Anybody. Actually, you don't have to be because people were at Georgia Bushcraft from all over the freaking country.
Well, it'd be close if people are already in North Carolina.
Yeah. So it's in Harmony. It's an event called Mountain Readiness. So if you look up their stuff, not to say Georgia Bushcraft isn't, but this is more on the homesteading.
Mr. Ed, you should have went. Aren't you? What city are you in? Are you in Hartwell? I don't remember the exact city you're in.
They don't do a great job.
Lieber, this was an awesome week here. I got both of T.Kell knives in this week. The Nighthawk and Night Stalker both are awesome. Thank you,
awesome,
Ed.
Man. Glad you got them. Glad you love them. More importantly,
sheaths look awesome from Brandon Maples.
They do.
Hey, Mr. Ed Hartwell, that's where Knowlton knives.
Yeah, and I picked up another Knowlton knife.
Yeah, he's from Hartwell.
I traded a Piranha. He actually saw me and was glad because he traded.
Oh no, Hoffpower's going to miss the live. He's going to church.
Well, that's a good reason to miss the live, right? Just watch it later, you circus animal. I'm sorry, checking the watch. Oh, Mountain Readiness. So you guys have heard me talk about Forward Observer as a channel before. They're kind of like ham radio and comms, and they're former intel guys from the military, and they compile locally where rioting is going to be happening all over the world, geopolitics from a non-biased, like, this is what's happening, this is what we foresee, Asian Pacific, Iran, Israel, China, all that. Those I followed their podcast and stuff for a long time. Those guys are going to be there. Of course, the guys from Tactical Riflemen, Carl Erickson, Emery Morgenstern, Randy Rawhide. I think Randy's going to be there. Randy carries a sapper all the time. Emery and I are as close as brothers. So Mountain Readiness is going to have more of homestead defense, kind of prepare for bad weather, lights out, grid down, all that kind of stuff. So it's a little more, I say, more targeted towards what I do. You know, some combat, some rifle shooting type of classes, even goat milking and raising and chickens and like all of that stuff. Super cool.
Are y'all interested in any of this?
Does anybody even care about any of this? Does anybody say anything in the world?
Good morning, Umberto. Casey Curtis, thanks for shipping my Night Stalker now. Just need the post office to do their job. Oh, you haven't gotten it yet? Post office has been crazy.
Post office is nuts, man. They've been
hey, Jimbo, good morning.
They redid their routes, right? So now stuff goes to New Zealand and then back to Georgia and then out to New York. I don't know what they're doing. It's insane.
Man, we had a knife that was going to Tokyo. The lady brought it to us and was like, here you go. You got to sign for it.
Yeah, I'm out in the yard and she's like, here's your knife. And I signed, and then I look at the package. I'm like, this is from me to Tokyo. It clearly, like, something that's basic, like, you guys remember this before public schools became freaking government infiltration buildings, trans activist locations, or whatever the hell you want to call a public school now. We learned to from, right? You know, you separate those things. Like, that's the basic thing. How do you get a letter to go from you to somebody else? This goes in this spot, this goes in this spot, this is how you address it. And how does the freaking post office, like, they invented to and from and where it goes, and they brought it to me 2 days after we met to Tokyo. And I'm like, I mean, there's customs forms are on it, and I look at it, I go, this is supposed to go to
Hey, Chad, when you
Japan.
do get that FLN, let us know what you think. I thought it looked really good, the colors you picked.
The black and orange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew that's what you're talking about. It looked awesome. A really cool
Jeffrey
combo.
Fells, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. He said, watch a deal they did with Fieldcraft Survival. Got me into learning ham radio and other form of comms.
Yeah, yeah. And Bob Toombs is the owner of Mountain Readiness. He's a good friend of mine also.
Hey, half power, when we try that seasoning, we'll definitely talk about it.
Yeah, I just don't have the availability of crawfish like you do.
Let's get some. Let's order some so we can try it.
We need to order it from there.
Where do you listen to Forward Observer?
I have the app. So
You pay for it, though, don't you?
yeah, it's $100 a year. I don't get it free. But I think it's well worth it. So
Phil Billy, packages from us or just in general? If it's from us, we need to do like a lost package search.
So if you look at their new app, it's got all the information and some chat and stuff. It's called the Early Warning Network. That's what I listen to the pod every day. So their stuff is like self-reliance, ham radio, financial preparedness, strategic relocations, early warning briefs, live streams, podcasts.
You can put it on deer? We've
Wisdom
got
of the crowd.
some venison.
Can I boil a deer? Is that what you're telling me?
No, he said this seasoning can go on anything. So yeah, we'll try it on some.
Well, I'm gonna break it open, man. I'm gonna break it open. I'm gonna sprinkle it because I looked at the ingredients, good quality ingredients, and a flavor combination that's got to be good. So I'm gonna try it. Ingredients. I'm modern, guys. I am super modern. Speaking of modern, holy crap, man! It was crazy yesterday. It was like, I feel like in 2024. People have gotten, look, I'm taking my hat off and like scratching my head. It's like people are just.
You come home and you want to be like, let's go completely off.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Like, we drove to Atlanta twice, which is probably the mistake that we did. And I'm like, man, this is like people drive insane.
Well, this one thug-looking guy was trying to
like neck tattoos
off the road.
And it's like,
and I'm like, Tim, do not engage this guy.
And I used to be like, oh, you know, I got my truck is not lifted a lot. It's got 4 inches of lift because I drive through fields and want to go over stumps and big holes in rocks and stuff. But I don't have like a jacked up truck. And I just have, it's 4-wheel drive. So, but it's black because it
Hades
should
are
be.
on order, Chris. So I don't know why they're taking so long from our G10 guy.
Yeah.
Maybe he's watching.
We have our.
Give us our Hades.
Yeah. What in the Hades, Matt? What stuff? No, he's been working hard for us lately too. We're all pushing hard to get these blades out. Just like I said, stuff is weird, man. So this dude, we're just driving along. I usually do about 8 or 9 over the speed limit in the fast lane, and I constantly have to get out of the way because people are like, I'm like, goodness freaking gracious. So I'm just doing a normal speed, and you know, like when you're kind of passing somebody, you glance over. So C-Dub glances over. This guy happened to be looking at the same time. So I guess maybe he thought that she thought he was like the most sexy dude alive. But it's a quick look and then a glance. Then he starts revving his piece of crap car. Like, woo! And I'm like, is this dude trying to race me? She goes, I glanced over there and now he's been, I'm like, I see him. So she's like, don't do anything. He looked crazy. So I
like envision people pulling out guns and just.
Well, it happens, man.
Like, no, you cannot trust people.
Hell, we drove past the gas station 3 weeks ago. There's a freaking AK-47 Glock shootout at a gas station. We just went past it. I'm like, this is insane. But so I mind my business and I just keep going. So I get out of the way of the dude behind me that wants to go way faster than me. And then all of a sudden I see this guy in this Charger, I think he was just released from prison. Got out.
I don't know how he saw. Like I guess
my windows are dark. I don't know if he saw or not, but the sun was coming straight in the windshield. I didn't give him
to get naked look. I just glanced over and I'm like, this. He must think I'm staring.
Just a glance.
Because all of a sudden.
Yeah, just a glance, and then she's like, she pulls out her phone like because he was like staring, and she just to be like, something different. Not looking at you, looking at your phone, looking at phone, looking at road phone, and then he's still trying to get me to race him. I got black wheels, black camper, black windows, black truck. I wear black. I like black. It's my favorite color, for real. So I ignored this jackass. And he's like, whoa, going on other cars, trying to get behind me, trying to race me. That bastard followed me for 25 miles. 25 miles. I'm like,
what's up, Lee?
So I just decided to, because he was trying to stay right on my tail, and I was doing the 9 over the speed limit thing. So there was a car coming up pretty quickly in the fast lane. So I jumped on the old 5-liter Ford, and I stood in, and my truck will get out. So I get out, and I go, and I just cut this Jeep off. Not like dangerously, just got in front of where that dude didn't have enough room.
Do y'all get mad like that? Like if people do that to you, do you have a little bit of a temper, or you just?
They're like bullying me and trying to push me off the road and stuff. And I'm like, this is crazy. I'm minding my own business. I didn't do shit. I didn't rev up nothing.
Josh L says I have double 5% and windshield tinted as well. All black, can't see in.
Yeah. I don't have the window tint because that's illegal in Georgia.
Is in the house.
The measured texture.
So yeah. People are asking about the agent. I saw somebody ask about the Piranha.
Okay, so I did get confirmation that we are finished with the design phase, and we're going to be molding the Piranha sheaths Monday.
Well, we told them last time they were being molded. They were being molded.
The molds were made. We were making the molds.
We didn't like the retention on that.
So now there's a difference. Making the molds is the aluminum thing that we CNC'd out. We did that part, and then we tested location of rivets. And when I say we're molding them, now we're taking the plastic sheet that's flat and molding it to.
I invested in a great dash cam just in case from Linden. Yeah.
I invested in a shitload of pistols. Goodness gracious. It's crazy.
That's just crazy. I mean,
that wasn't the only thing. It was like
thing was happening yesterday. Like
just
we tried to order food, and it was like terrible customer service.
I know.
The person sent us to a different store like 25 minutes away. It was just crazy.
So they own both stores. We'll talk about that. I don't guess
they don't care about that, honey.
They care about all of our stores. Anyway, their stupid thing rerouted us from the one we were sitting beside and made us order from one that was 20 miles away. And we went in there waiting for our food, like, doo-doo-doo, and they're like, oh, it didn't print out here. And it's like going through the motions, and it was stupid. Like, oh, it must have gone to the other store. And I'm like, where's that? we're from out of town, shithead. Not 20 miles away.
Long story short, people don't have any good customer service.
We call, and they're like, oh, cancel. We'll just make it here, and we're the owners, and we'll take care of it. And then the kid at the other store was already halfway through making them, and they still said, sorry, you got to drive over there. I'm like, there's no way to get a refund either. $70 worth of food. Super exciting.
Well, I cook every day.
That's right.
Raider and Striker waiting on the next Piranha and 001 drop. Night Stalker CG.
All of that.
Let's see. The podcast is Forward Observer.
Yeah.
Any news about the new combatant shipping? Those are hot from Umberto.
So
Trust Monkey wants to know what your favorite holster is for pistol.
Okay. So first on the combatants, the AEBLs, we just wrapped up heat treat. We clamped and are tempering those over the weekend. So we squish them super flat and so that they don't bend because heat treat makes stuff warp. And they should head out to nickel boron early next week, provided everything goes good in that process. I don't know when we're going to drop the next piranhas. There's a cat.
Well, he's probably talking about the currently ordered piranhas.
We should be able to knock those out pretty quick. We built them out last week. If we had all the handle material for, we built them out for both drops, and we're just waiting on the sheeps.
Speaking of 001, Bob was wearing a T.Kell t-shirt on his Thursday night podcast. Yay!
Yeah, man, I think we're both really excited about that freaking blade. And actually, the dude that runs Mountain Readiness is helping me through the process of the Agent 001. So he's pretty well connected in the industry, and it's really helping me a lot. So that's
How
awesome.
can we order the leather sheaths for the piranhas?
I built I was waiting to the new website, which apparently is never going to be done ever. So I'm just not going to have a new website. So I created the product for them this week is 140. So 3 sizes, 40 each. I'll probably sell half of them so we can have some for Blade Show, maybe. And the response has been great. As a matter of fact, freaking at Georgia Bushcraft yesterday, Taylor Martin was there just hanging out, not doing videos. And he had seen this thing and was like, hey, man, I want one of those sheaths, man. Can I buy one from you? I said, well, here's the final prototype on mine. I took it out of my pocket and gave it to him. And then his little buddy, Ricky, he's like, well, I want one too. And I was like, all right, Ricky. Truth be told, I brought one for Ricky too, because last time we ran into him somewhere.
I told Taylor Martin about it first.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's get called out by Chem Wife. What other things can you tell me about that I'm trying to keep a secret, wife? So anyway, we ran into him.
I like it because he always has those little leather.
So we gave it to him, and then we felt bad for Captain Ricky and gave him one as well. So now that I'm completely embarrassed and called out, let's move on to something much more interesting. How about what's on my phone? Your Patreon post published.
Bummed I missed out on the combatants. Next time for sure from Matthew McCann.
Yeah, we're going to be making more of those.
Give one away today?
I don't know if we have any extra. They freaking sold out.
What about okay, I was going to say what about a blend, but
yeah, we don't know how many are blend yet until those get done.
Good morning, Outlaw JJ Smith.
Morning, sir.
Rex 11111 Adams. You are going to blow up Blade Show this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. We have a double booth, and my website guy, who's a friend of mine too, his brother cousin's going to be helping me do some display stuff. I think if we can afford it, I don't know.
Josh said he wanted all of the leather sheaths. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I IWB'd a combatant all day yesterday. So right beside my pistola and
camo mats ?
We got them, just didn't put them on the website yet.
Just like
I keep holding off putting a new product on the website because I'm like, well, we're going to launch the website any day now, and it never freaking happens. So
Ben Simon, Metal Complex, had a video yesterday rating stills. He called AEBL a budget still. Thoughts?
I mean, it is cheaper than other steels, but I mean, when you're a maker and you know the composition of steels and what they can accomplish, I mean, they're incredibly freaking durable. I mean, I guess an F-150 is budget compared to a Lamborghini, but the function of an F-150 is for work. So I guess you can buy Lamborghini steel if you want some.
I've seen the steel companies, like we've been in the room with them talking, and they know all the steel. They sell all the super steels and the
heat treat is simpler on AEBL.
No, they all say they love AEBL.
Oh yeah.
They're like, when you ask them what steel, they're like AEBL.
Yeah. I mean, these are the metallurgist and the steel mills.
1111. Okay, I'll try that next time, Rex.
You know what I mean? Like,
ordered FLN March 26th, shipping soon.
Yeah, shipping soon. Let's just put soon ... No,
they are shipping soon.
Yeah, they are. The black ones are supposed to be here. I got shipping confirmation yesterday, right? While we were Bushcraft?
Yep, yesterday.
And then the nickel borons are somewhere out there in the world. We got to get those back and get them sharp. So,
we had to redo a batch. Then we had a bunch of blims, and we had to sell those.
Yeah, and then
it's been crazy. But
the steel thickness came too thick, and we had to surface grind them, and that ruined a bunch of them. And when we put them on the machine, it was throwing them across the effing room, and it was just doing like it's just. Some of this was design change stuff that we did to try to be collaborative, which made it more difficult to manufacture. Oh man, it's been tough, but they're finally, everything's done. Everything is finally freaking done.
Let's see, Darren Becker says he's willing to volunteer at Blade Show if we need his help.
I just need bodyguards. I told everybody last year because we had too many people behind the booth, man.
We all got COVID.
It was small, and we all got COVID from one of you freaks. It's probably Measured Texture. He gave me COVID. Nasty little worm. Actually, no, he didn't. I know who did, I think. But anyway, we were sick as hell after, and I can't afford to shut the shop down. I have the whole damn company and wife and kids sick. So we're like, employees only behind the booth, unless you want to come in and take a picture. And then if you do, we're going to spray you down like, I'm gonna do like this with a high volume, low pressure freaking paint gun. Yeah,
we got a bigger booth this year.
Yeah, we got a bigger booth. Literally, we were tripping over people. Like,
Matthew McCann, thank you. Lead times are literally in bold yellow. LOL. Waiting is the hardest part. Yeah, we get a lot of questions. Yeah. I don't know how everybody misses.
Yeah, I think I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the new website. I'm not gonna do it. But here's the goal. So, like the Agent 001s have not been pre-sold. They're made. We're heat treating them right now. They're going to go to nickel boron. I'm going to get them back. We're making the sheaths and the grips in the background before I sell one.
Michael Skate said that we're by Vero. Is that how you pronounce that? So we're going to get a lot of traffic.
Who's that?
I guess they're a big company. We don't know half the like major.
I looked up everybody around me and I thought, all right, cool. No naked people around me. This is going to be a great day. I don't need that.
Tim, put the camo mats on the website. Somebody volunteer to do that for us.
Yeah, come here, take the pictures, lay them out, get my fucking photographer to quit going to weddings and making a lot of money because I can't pay him the same. Put them on the website, monitor inventory, and deal with the circus animals on the live. That's it. That's all you got to do to get mats on the website.
Let's give one away. We can at least do that.
We do that all the time. Like, you guys want a chintzy mat? Fine, take it. I'm just kidding. They're actually really good.
Tim.
What?
What's the most classy combo you can think of, like blade and grips? He wants to pass it down to his kids.
Classy?
Like, what's your favorite look?
I mean, I like the nickel boron with the warrior or the black. Those are two kind of like classic looks, you know, just...
I agree with that, Josh. We do want to do that. Can we do the Patreon leather sheaths and mats first? Just do it on Patreon?
Well, we should.
Yeah. Because
you guys are paying for that ability.
Yeah.
I think they'll also
We could take the easy way out if we wanted to and just have them buy gift cards and put in the notes what it's for. And we wouldn't have to put the stuff on the website.
Yeah, I have the pricing for the sheaths. It's 60, 65, and 70. They're handmade, people. Understand, Lewis makes these by hand himself. He's got an army of one. And they're discrete carry concepts only. They've got our logo in them. They're awesome. They're going to be super, super, super good. They are super good. I love them. Well, here's the two other ones.
The camo mats, what are we charging for those? $25?
I don't even know what we paid for them. Lee, help me out.
Lee, what do we need to charge for those?
I don't know. I don't even know. So this is the leather sheath. What I did differently was I put the logo now. It's going to be on the back. So you don't have to advertise T.Kell to everybody if you want to wear
Beth
it.
says it's a good price for the sheath.
I think
What
so
do they
too.
normally cost?
I don't know, for a handmade sheath.
It's 60 for the smallest, then it's what, 65 for the next size up, and 70 for the biggest.
Right,
Is that how it goes?
So yeah, these are medium and small.
Okay,
This one will fit most.
Charge 20. Did we pay 20 or we should charge 20? What? I
I
don't even know what we paid for 'em.
I know, like a lot of our other patrons, people, we do swaps and trades out.
Which leather sheath will the accomplice fit best? The medium or the big one?
The medium, because I had it in there yesterday. I'm pretty sure. So
Charge 20. Okay, we'll charge 20 for the.
See, so here's the thing. This is that medium sheath that fits most everything, and it looks like, oh, this is going to be too big, but look.
That's the Raider size too?
Yep. This one's going to fit most everything, and you can get it in there. If you want it to do deep carry, you'd get the large.
And it's going to come with the DCC clip, right?
Yes, that's the only clip it's going to come with.
So are you including that in the price of the sheath?
What?
The price of the clip?
It comes with it.
Yeah, but it cost us to produce it with the clip.
No, I'm not.
Oops. So we're giving away the clip free?
Yeah, pretty much. That's,
all right, well, that's Patreon price. We may have to reevaluate.
No, that's everybody's price.
Okay.
Because they get a Patreon discount on everything they buy.
Okay.
That's it.
We don't mind giving stuff away.
Yeah. Unless, never mind. I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to do it.
What?
I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to say the whole veterans discount thing.
Oh.
We
will refrain.
Yeah. I'm exercising a lot of.
There's a lot of refraining you have to do. Like,
especially this week, it's been a very, very trying week in exercise, in discipline, and refraining from stuff. Publicly stuff. Crazy.
Let's just say there's a lot of lack of integrity out there. Will the Malvado fit in the small one? Yeah,
but I don't have the small one anymore because camera wife made me give mine away to Taylor Martin yesterday. The other ones are on the way. Lewis is sending them to him from Delta Sheath. They're
Which one of those fits the Night Stalker?
The medium. We
need to make a post and just.
Yeah, we need to do a bid. See, this is the medium one.
Can we give one away today?
We can give one of these protos away, or we can give a regular one. You just have to wait till they come in. So, like I said, the logo is going to be on the back side. He technically calls this the front because it's made for inside your pocket and inside the waistband.
Okay, Josh, we'll get you taken care of.
Squared away for something?
He's buying leather sheaths and black mats.
Cool. We'll get you square. We'll get you handled.
How about the piranhas, honey? Somebody wants to know, Alex.
What about them? What do we want to know?
How's the piranha batch going? Planning to ship them?
Done. They're done. We're still waiting. The sheaths are supposed to be being made this weekend. So we're going to finish up the sheaths. Like I said, they're being molded. We made the molds last week. Now we're taking the Kydex and we're heating it up and we're squishing over the molds, which is happening as we speak. And then we'll be riveting them together and then we'll polish, final buff, mount clips, send to you.
How's the kitchen knives going?
I hate kitchen knives. Actually, a friend of mine that owns a water jet is water jetting those out for me this weekend also. So we'll be able to finally feel how they balance and check handle fitment on those. I'm going to hand grind those in. And then if I can get my heat treat stuff back up and running in the new shop edition, do that. Everything else in the whole entire world's going on. So I was thinking, I don't know what you guys think. We could talk to Bob about Mountain Readiness. Anybody want to have a guest speaker on for a couple of minutes?
You're gonna just call him on your phone?
Yeah, I mean.
Do you have any knives that have a 4-inch blade?
I think the Bushman, right? Bushman, Ops Hawk. Where's my tape measure? People always ask me, how long is your stuff? It's well balanced long. That's how long they are.
If I plan on getting a combatant at some point, would it be better to get something other than the Raider?
Those two are pretty similar function wise. Just the combatant is a little bit more carry friendly.
Hunter told us the Taylor's Ridge has a 4-inch blade exactly.
There
Yeah,
you
we're
go.
gonna do more op talks. The last run,
Right.
we only.
I
were
can't find
able
my tape
to
measure. It must be out at the new
here.
shop. So I'm not measuring
Fit.
stuff. Get Hunter to do it. I have like 1,000,000 tape measures and they all disappear. I leave them clipped on me and they get set everywhere in the world. So there you
How
go.
about night guards?
They are almost done. Almost. So we should be.
Everything still looks like it's within the 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, for sure. Because we're only, how many days past 3 months? 21. So we're only 21 days into the 3 to 6. So we should be, well, that gives us like 70 days.
Do you know when you're going to release the Nightshade Warncliffe from Chris Fisk?
That'll be summer, July drop. So we'll do this. My goal is to get out from under that crap pre-order stuff.
What about the new Warncliffe?
I don't know.
Is that the Agent Warncliffe?
No, that's the adversary. I assume. We're making Agent 002, which is the Agent Warncliffe. We're also almost done with the Warncliffe version of the Night Guard, and we are currently working on and have the steel for the adversary, which is the Combatant Warncliffe. So I guess 2024 will be the year of the Warncliffe for us, which is a blade that I freaking love.
Yeah, me too.
I like Warnies.
Christopher Petrie says, Tim, what is the most satisfying or enjoyable part of your work right now?
Sleep. No, this, honestly, like communicating with you guys and the little family that we've built around T.Kell, that's it. Because the rest of the stuff is getting tough, you know, like
manufacturing.
The manufacturing stuff is hard because to maintain your integrity as far as, oh, there's that word again. Integrity as a maker, you promise you're going to provide us something and then your name is on it. So then you got to make sure that it's as good as you can possibly do. But as you grow, you have to impart that knowledge on other people. And sometimes those people are really crappy towards you. And then sometimes they say they can do things and some they can't, and then some people excel and rise to the occasion, which is, look at this stupid
He's
cat.
about to get your,
if you get my drink, oh, look, y'all know how to do an arm bar like this. That's it. Sorry, I do like the cat. This cat is used to being mauled by her daughter. Let me drink my water. She's trying to find a place to.
So I interrupted you. What were you saying?
I don't know. I was saying I eat cats. They put cat in the food at Incredible, in case you didn't know. No, they don't. They just have terrible customer service. What were we saying?
I don't know.
Oh, manufacturing. As it grows, it's more hands-off and putting out fires, and that's new to me. So to put my hand on every blade and still make sure every blade passes me and make sure that it's all good to go with my name on it, and have more employees because our demand is so high is very stressful and very different. So it's a little bonkers lately, I think. And then we went to Georgia Bushcraft yesterday to get away, and then we're recognized by everybody there. So
there's some good makers there. I like meeting those guys.
Mm-hmm.
We saw Knowlton again.
I saw Knowlton. I have Knowlton's knife. Look, I traded. Let's talk about Knowlton's. I forget what he calls this one. But I liked it because it's different than his other stuff. It's still got the forge scale on it. And it's got the Knowlton knife, so it's a forward and a backward K that he forged into it. It's pretty rad. I like it. I think that's a maple handle. But this is the one that me and C-Dub, we traded him this for a Piranha.
I love your morals. Not too many people that stick to their morals anymore. Yeah, we learned that the hard way recently.
Oh, this week, guys, I'm telling you, man, like moral violations. And honestly, I don't know that anybody would care because it's like a personal thing in the knife community that it's just gross, man. It's so freak. Some of you guys have asked me about it, and I'm just kind of pulled back like, that's not my thing to get into that crap. It's, yeah. Anyway, integrity.
And said what happened.
I don't know. Do we go into that?
I don't know.
What do you think, camera wife? That's tough. There's a lot of silence right here in this room because it's.
I think we've been really wronged, but I don't know, like, if you come out publicly and say what somebody has done, it's like, then maybe you look like...
Yeah, you look like a crybaby, I guess.
Because you're saying what somebody did, but...
Here's the thing. I mean...
I kind of think that our core followers need to know, because they can make a decision whether or not they want to purchase this person's product that did us wrong.
Well, we could just do an overview at like a 10,000 foot, and if people want more detail, we can provide it. If they don't give a crap, we'll just quit talking about it. Man, I don't know. I really don't know.
Maybe we don't need to. I don't know.
It's tough. I mean, we had somebody that was helping us do some stuff. 6 months. I don't even want to get into this. I really don't.
Okay.
It's tough. Basically, they're making a T.Kell knives light, and they've really, really, really pushed exactly what they interviewed Camera Wife about our branding and our community and our people and how unique what we do is. And they're literally doing all of it, like check mark, check mark, check mark. And I paid this person as a consultant. So it's tough. Like, they rebranded their whole company from a completely different style of everything, blade, feel, use, and like it's pretty personal, but that's it. So that's what it is. Some of you put the pieces together and asked me about it, and I've really just kind of pushed away from it and been like, well, I don't know. I don't think from a legal standpoint there's anything illegal, right, at all. It's just kind of icky, you know what I mean?
It's tough getting it's tough getting screwed over. Stealing your ideas is a different kind of shitty. Kind of thing is going to happen, sadly. Yeah, it's the first time it's happened to us.
Yeah, that's the thing.
People are asking who it is, and Pete sakes wouldn't say names at the moment.
Yeah, I think it'll come out in the wash, because that's morally reprehensible. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I mean, yeah, not cool, Edna. That's all I got to say about it. People are going to do that, People are going to.
Jimbo says, let it go. Your folks will appreciate your products for getting.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. It's like you get kicked in the teeth, you stand up and move on. They're obviously trying to do what we're doing because we're different, but we're not the type of people that would do that sort of stuff.
No, Rob, Scallywag's been around a long time.
No. It's not they're not taking blade designs or anything like that. It's just, no, not Scallywag.
Rich M, isn't T.Kell trademarked?
Yeah, I mean, but it's super easy to skate that stuff, right? And you can't really trademark a community. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we do this and nobody else does. So you can't copyright that because anybody can do that. And you know it.
Yeah, and we don't want to say, people,
it's kind of flattering.
A lot of people are like, don't say because people sue and all that. Yeah.
Oh, exactly. And they would. I have no doubt that they would have no quit.
Yeah. So let's move on to other stuff. Let's give something away to our.
What do you want to give away? What do you want to give? What do we have in stock? Screwdrivers.
Y'all want a screwdriver?
I got TS87s. We made a bunch of them, but those are getting really popular because everything in the world's getting nuts right now. And all the machine gun purchasers and manufacturers are buying them from us. So they're pretty rad.
Are you currently wearing your new horizontal clip at the moment? If so, can you show it off? I'm going to order one front carrying my fixies. Change the game for me.
This is what ours come with. This is exactly how it comes set up. This is the way I carry it. This is the older model sheath for the Raider because I'm waiting on the black rivets to get done. When we start shipping those, they'll have the row of rivets now. But that's all of ours come this way. And that's ambidextrous. You can take that off and just put it on this other side and it'll be I designed all of my sheaths around that because that's how I like to carry. Show a little bit extra.
Give away your truck.
Yeah, I need one anyway because people on the interstate are insane and trying to bash me in the walls and stuff. So actually, we were talking about that yesterday. I love my truck. I don't have any desire. I mean, logically, I know that it's getting up there in age and miles, and what is it, 11 years old now?
Hey, there's your word for the giveaway, y'all, for the screwdriver. Hashtag screw.
Yeah.
Dig in the hat. Oh, we can give away one of those hats.
Yeah, we got the Richardson 112s in.
We'll do a merch hat pack.
Right, see? Look at that. These are the Richardsons, the real ones, not the fake ones. See? See that? See Mr. Richard? There he is. I like these hats. They're super comfortable. I don't wear them all the time, you know, because I get dirty, and this is Sunday's my clean day. Sunday's the day that I do clean stuff.
Hey, what about your knives that somebody sent you?
Oh, yeah. Is Zach on here?
Zach, are you on here?
Zach sends me a lot of stuff. He sends me stuff.
Ed Barkley wants you to give away the Seekins.
Yeah, I'm sure. I have 3 Seekins, by the way. So Zach likes to send me other people's blades because I'm really a rookie in the blade collecting community. So one thing I really liked about this, see that? Can you see? Gotta do this crap.
It's not focusing.
What's wrong with this thing?
There it is.
Made in USA. So this is a Tops.
I wonder if he just sends you like his favorite knives.
I'm
sure they all know what that is. That's
Poinero.
Popular now.
With the popular knife. I like the skull on the G10. That's pretty cool. Ed Calderon. So thanks, Zach. I like getting to know what the community is doing out there because I don't know. Like, it's funny. People ask me all the time, do you know about this? And I'm like, I don't. So people send them to me so that I can try them out and kind of get to know what's out there. And I like knives. So I'm learning to be.
There was a knife he wanted yesterday. It was like $800.
Yeah, man. It was awesome.
I'm going to put it on a short.
It was freaking awesome. Yeah, we did a video on him yesterday. This is another, I think this is another Imler design. I guess Zach, I think, see, it says ME on there. That one's made in USA. This one's made in China. It is, who made this?
Yeah,
Artisan.
Vicky, get a DCC clip. It stays on.
Artisan cutlery, so it's like a little mini Warncliffe, and I've been into Warncliffes lately, so I assume that's why Zach
That's a very affordable knife, and I was like, man, I was surprised how comfortable it was.
Yeah, I was like, and it's an Imler design too, so it's the second Imler design that I have that.
Hey, thanks, New River. I like that comment.
What?
You just basically said, let God handle. That's what I've been saying all along, you know, vengeance
that's
is
right.
mine, and let God handle it all.
So these are both Imler designs. So
that knife was designed. Oh, I missed it. Hey, they look similar, like same color. And
yeah, same color, and these are both Michael Imler. Imler and I have been talking about doing a dagger collab, but we've got so many collab requests and in process that we haven't been able to get around to. He actually sent me the files. I haven't even looked at them yet.
Hello, MW from Germany. Tracker cap looks good. We'll give one away.
Yeah,
after this.
Yeah, we got a bunch. I ran into. I'm moving these all down because Zach was nice enough to send them, so I'm nice enough to put them on display. Freaking cool knives. I love that you guys are helping me learn how to collect knives because I don't know. It's like when I go to Blade Show, we're so busy and swamped, and Blade Show was you guys' idea for me to go, and I didn't know that it was what it was. So it's a pretty huge thing. So the blade community it's fun, and especially the T.Kell. And we're different. Like, we do everything completely different here, from videos to community to giveaways to being friends, instead of like we're all here instead of it being like maker and you follower minions. I think we're all like, we just chat. And any of you guys who've got me on the phone over customer service stuff or just to order blades, you're like, man, you're the same dude on the phone. It's because I'm just a dude. I'm fortunate enough to be able to design and make knives, and you guys like them, and I like you. So that's what we do. We just hang out. It's kind of our thing. So that's it. Bye. Have a nice day. 41 minutes into the broadcast. T.Kell. Out. I need coffee. Where is it? There it is.
All right, let's do this drawing for the screwdriver.
Who's going to get it? How many people entered? Oh, you don't know that, do you?
We got a lot of entries so far.
You have a lot of animals on your broadcast?
266.
That's 266 people. Do these 266 people want to talk to Bob Toombs about mountain readiness?
Yay, Josh L.
Josh, you won something. He's probably going to give it away.
Josh has been extremely generous to us. He's always given us
And that's
stuff on the lives and everything. Oh, speaking of generous, we had a lot of people donate, and they wanted to remain anonymous, but a lot of people donated on Patreon. We were able to give away like 5 or 6 more knives, and reading these guys' stories, like servicemen, police, things that they've
been
gone through. It's really cool to be
so we
able to
like
give them.
being able to use those Patreon monies for that, as well as funding research and new blade designs. That's huge, guys. That's so awesome that you do that. You know, we give away a lot. There's not a Sunday that goes by that we don't give away a couple blades and t-shirts and merch. And we ran into some guys in public yesterday, big fans. I don't want to drop names in case we don't. And I happen to have stuff. I just like, here, man. Thanks for being excited. Both of them had T.Kell knives on, out in the wild, like not scripted, none of that. Really neat. Really neat. So when you guys, our community is like that we all are like that. When we can, we do. And when we need it, other people help us out. So it's really neat. It's super cool to see everybody do that. It doesn't make any one person more awesomer than another.
Oh, Josh L wants us to do it again. He doesn't want to keep it.
Well,
Do you want to give it away on Discord or something, Josh?
yeah, you guys do that.
You want to like organize with Hunter and y'all could give it away over there? Or do you want us to actually really do it again?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. He said, yeah. Okay, cool.
All right, well, do that, and we'll give another screwdriver away for all the
So
other
if you're not
people.
on Discord, y'all, Hunter does giveaways over there. They've got some cool inside jokes going on over there that I know nothing about.
Yeah, you know about it because they're...
No, they've been saying all this stuff I've not seen.
Oh.
I don't know what they're talking about.
We're busy making knives. You guys were busy making stinky stripes. I saw it. I synced it. I synced
Stinky
it.
stripe stickers.
I synced it. Insane.
Oh, oops. I didn't mean to show that again.
What'd you do? Show
I
the
just am
stinky
showing
stripe?
the wrong. You know me and my technology mess ups. I did want to show that knife. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to show that knife that you almost wanted to buy.
Oh, what happened?
I'm about to. I just got to get the...
Who's got questions? Anybody got questions?
Somebody wanted to see a V3 a minute ago.
I don't have one.
You don't?
Oh. Just kidding. I do have one. There it is. The Gideon version 3. So it's got that nasty freaking spike for... So that spike sits forward in forward and reverse grips. I'm trying to get this thing centered just right. And it's got a little bit of a traction grippy there, a little bit of an eye pick, reverse edge. Somebody calipered me on the reverse edge. The website says 1.5 and mine's 1.4578. Look, guys, you know, we still make them in our shop here in the U.S. So.
Can you show the DCC clip for Vicky? She wants something that's going to...
Which DCC clip?
Something that's going to stick to her, not having a belt with the belt clip.
Oh, okay. So
maybe the monoblock.
Do I have one with a monoblock on it in here? My stuff's all in disarray from traveling yesterday.
So here's the knife Tim wanted to buy yesterday.
$715.
$700, but
It was on sale for $715, but that's like a...
I don't know if y'all have heard of this company, Forged AF, but he had some really cool stuff.
So you're talking about the monoblock. I don't have one in here. I don't have a monoblock in this room at all because my stuff is all over the freaking place. Camera wife.
Any update on the piranha sheaths? We talked about that a minute ago.
Yeah, we did.
Coming.
Yep, we're molding them this weekend. The mold is made.
Of the budget stills. Somebody asked.
Honestly, that budget steel is such an industry trolley term. I mean, the knowledge of the industry when you get to actually working with steel, the price difference between a super steel and what they call a budget steel for this much amount of steel is less than $1. So,
hey, you got hearts on you.
I
I
do.
always see people do that. I don't know how they do it.
I don't either. So,
oh, he said budget. Really good stills correction. LOL.
yeah, but what was the question?
I guess he wants to know what are some good steels.
I use what, in my opinion, are the two best of carbon and stainless steels that are easy to take care of, incredibly durable, hold an edge for a long time, easy to sharpen. I use 80 CRV and AEBL. Those are the two that I recommend. We're going to try some 3V later in the year. Nitro V we've used. Nitro V is just a little bit more finicky on the machine side.
Can you show all the night knives and the differences? Good idea.
I don't know that I have all of them.
You got a bunch of them over there.
I said all of them. I don't know if I have all of them. Night Stalker, CG, Night Hawk, Night Guard.
Is it true Damascus is just acid etched? No, it's not, is it?
No,
Isn't
actual Damascus is multiple steels, typically 1095, and goodness gracious, what's the other steel they use? It's a high nickel steel. Man, I can't believe I forgot.
Who is carrying a T.Kell at Demolition's new shooting range, Rex 1111? I want to know.
What is that?
I don't know. Is that Demolition YouTube guy?
I don't know.
Any updates on V3s and Raiders?
Raiders are on the machine this week. The V3s had a little bit of hiccup with nickel boron, and they're being redone. So there you go. Always something. Oh, okay. Nightshade reverse Tonto without a grip because I sold. Will this focus, please? All right. Reverse Tonto. Warncliffe. Can you see it? There it is. Nightshade Warncliffe. Night Guard. This thing's being dumb today. There it is. So Night Guard's got 3 sharpened edges. 1, 2, 3.
Tim said he thought that looked weird the other day. I was like, I like the way it looks.
And then we've got a version 2 of this coming. Or actually not a version 2, like a Warncliffe. Why is this focusing only on my stupid hat?
He loves you today.
So a higher grind and up into here on the other one. Some of you guys have seen that.
Micah Ramsey, $1.49, super sticker. Thank you.
Thanks, brother. So here's the Night Hawk. That nasty, aggressive reverse swedge.
Is that BDU? BDU.
That is BDU.
Like super popular on Discord right
I like
now.
BDU is one of my favorites too. It was my favorite before Warrior. All right, so this is the CQC with the reverse edge sharp. Stop looking at my face.
So Inferno Eagle, honey, says.
Here you go.
It's speaking of screws and Americans first. I'm in manufacturing. Screws and fasteners are like near impossible to make here in USA. In my experience and understanding, how did you guys do what you do? Hard. Took forever.
So, without divulging too much, well, people know who make my screws.
Exotac.
Exotac. They're in Georgia. They make a bunch of.
You had them. You designed.
Yeah, I designed the screws around being manufacturable. So Exotac, the same guys who make Lionheart pistols, friend of mine, Rob, that's who does them. If you call him, I will probably cut you, or he won't make them anyway, because I designed that screw. So you got to have a good Swiss mill operator to be able to do that stuff. There's not a ton of them in the States that have a CNC driven thread milling machine. So
can you hold up the BDU again?
Yeah, I can hold the BDU again. So these are not a traditional screw in the way the traditional screw is. So if you are in the manufacturing, then you understand what a Swiss mill does and why you have to have that as it's being a lathe to do those hollow holes.
Brian D, they're coming up. They're probably going to be on the latter end of the 3 to 6 months, but they're still on track for 3 to 6 months. The Strikers.
Yeah, they're on. So here's how we do it. Because the Striker, the Raider, the Guardian, Warncliffe, Warthog, Taylor's Ridge, they all have this same handle platform, this one. Like you can take this grip off of this knife and put it on any one of those I just listed. So the way we have our fixturing done is
Frogman Tactical was wearing it at Demolition Ranch. Cool.
1, 2, 3, like that. 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 or actually 6 different flavors at the same time. So those are all, make one, so they're all running concurrently at the same time. Let me see what machine he says.
Is there a grip like that but gray, no title ship or
see, this is how much of a machine time. A Swiss lathe, not a Swiss mill.
Who told you that?
Jeremy.
Oh.
Yeah, so whatever. Some Swiss dude made this thing that makes my screws, and Exotech makes them. So
James, yes, just send us an email.
Yeah, about that. Don't hate because I come up with stuff. Just saying.
You think they were hating? I think they were just asking a question.
Maybe. I don't know. The way this week has gone with all the freaking stuff, I think everybody hates me this week. It's crazy. It's nuts.
Oh, yeah. Man.
That's what happens with like notoriety and stuff. You like this awkward silence?
Can you show the striker with the Night Stalker?
Striker. You want, look, we'll do a striker
Thank
with
you. Love my Nighthawk from James. Cool. I love the Nighthawk too.
Striker.
Okay, so his response was, that is insanely impressive that it's all custom with Swiss, because where I used to work, we used cold formers and 5 other machines to make titanium bolts and nuts.
Yeah, we tried to do that, and we couldn't get anybody in the States to do it. And then actually my friend at Lionheart was like, I can make those, but they're going to be expensive.
Yeah, we pay a lot for those.
$550 a screw.
When people order screws, they're like, for one set?
Like, sorry, man. Ask this dude. He knows.
Mezzatessa said, I love lamp.
I love that. Look, Ron, I'm running a furry tractor. All right, so here's your grip difference in the striker and the Night Stalker. That's for you, Rob. And then you can buy the Century grip for the striker and turn it into a Night Stalker. Is lighting weird today? Am I just weird?
No.
Good. I'm looking at a teeny tiny monitor trying to make sure it's straight. So, what else? I told Bob.
Will be and by will be.
I told Bob we would let him talk about mountain readiness since he's my friend.
Yeah, thank you, Raimundo.
You hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is now a good time to do that?
Yeah, sure.
You guys.
Tim's gonna call a friend on the phone.
Or should I have him call me?
My girlfriend's excited to get the purple grip Piranha. Hey, I got a purple. I'm putting the purple handles on my Night Stalker to match that purple pistol over there.
Wow, it'd be awesome if we could wear that at Blade.
Miss Told said, damn Sex Panther.
Yeah, that's Anchorman. Anchorman. There's a certain voice that I do when I do quotes. And she goes, is that Anchorman? Because that's how much women love that movie. Works all of the time. Most of the time.
You still have plans for the AR platform screwdriver? Can we see all of your straight edge blades?
Straight edge?
What does a straight edge mean?
I guess Warncliffe's. Well, we do have the Nighthawk. It's a straight edge blade. So what happens when you make knives and you don't know the terminology? You just make stuff you like that's balanced well and works well.
60% of the time it works every time. All these Anchorman quotes.
Yeah, 60% of the time. See? I'm off my game. Where's my drink? So straight edge blade. I told Bob to call me. Maybe he'll call me now. Josh
L says, are you watching on a live computer monitor, Tim? He is peeking over at it just to make sure that it's in focus.
The blades. And do I need to turn it off?
I didn't notice you staring over there.
All right, here's Bob. Let me do this.
What's going on?
What's up, brother? You are live on the YouTubes.
Live on YouTube.
But on your face only.
So who is Bob?
Right. That's my mouth.
Who?
That's my mouth.
All right, camera wife said, who is Bob? He goes by T.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, tell everybody goes by T. There you go, because it's easy. It's like signing an X almost.
You're on the speaker, so
you're on speakerphone.
Buy my microphone.
So tell us about mountain readiness in 60 seconds.
Whoa.
60 seconds. Okay. Boom. long story short, y'all, Mountain Readiness is about community and it's about networking. We wanted to bring all areas of self-reliance all together in the same place. It's not a bushcraft event. It's not a homesteading event. It is a homestead defense, tactical prepping, bushcraft.
Hey, should I show? Let me show it.
Yeah.
All at the same spot.
Yeah. Show the watchers his.
And where's it at? It's in North Carolina, right?
Right there in North Carolina. So right directly off of I-77 between Harmony and Statesville, North Carolina. Very conveniently located, literally right off the main drag. Boom, you're on a 107-acre campground that we have the entire facility. It is the Van Hoy family campground, and huge facility, tons of room to move about, as well as hot showers, facilities. We've got food trucks, we've got vendors, we've got instructors.
I like that you have a Bible verse on there.
It is because it is about I am a religious person.
Yeah,
I am.
That's why we're friends.
You got to have some belief in things, and that is the abomination of desolation. Judea, flee to the mountains. It is about there's a reason that God dwelled on a mountain, and so Mountain Readiness it fit with what we were looking for of that Bible verse, with what we were pushing, which is in days preparedness. And we all know the world is not becoming a better place.
It's freaking crazy.
And insane. And every day, every year, I don't know how we are still
Hey,
here.
Rob says
Only
it's near
by the
his new
grace of
house.
God.
Yeah, you're right. One of our watchers, he just bought a house close to
So
there.
if you're near New York,
He's from New York, so Bob will shoot him on site probably.
if you're near North Carolina,
Yo, you need to shoot Rob.
Very thoroughly when he comes in. But other than that,
If Rob shows up, you're gonna need to pocket
we
check
are
him.
going to try very, very hard to be there.
Yeah.
But some really cool folks are going to be there.
Well, half of my phone book, my friends are gonna be instructing there.
they're all there.
Yeah. So it's nuts.
They're
So
all there.
that's why Bob's like, you've got to come. Like, we're gonna try with family stuff and everything else.
You gotta come. I mean, the list, guys. It's phenomenal, and it is. It's all your friends. I mean, it's a family reunion. We've got Carl Erickson, Sue LaRue, Emery Morgenstern, the tactical rifleman team. I think Randy Wurst is possibly coming.
Sounds like summer camp for like-minded patriots.
Yeah. It's like my friends are all going to be there, and they're like, you should come. Like, yeah, probably.
You should probably come.
Is there any way we could ask him if we could give away like a ticket or something?
I'll buy a ticket and give it away.
Yeah, if anybody's interested.
You don't even have to. You tell me, you give me an email of who that ticket needs to go to. I will give a 3-day pass.
Yes, if there's somebody interested, we'll compile a list and do a drawing. So if y'all are interested, send us an email.
Oh, you want to just do it on a live giveaway right now? Just for
no, because we got to compile.
We got like 260 some people watching.
Yeah,
so. Not a million people, but
let's do this, Tim. Let's do this. Let's do a pair of tickets.
Okay.
Here's the thing, guys. We're all about family as well as this. This is a family event. You're going to have kid classes. We've got everybody from Jay Leeper to EJ Snyder to Joe Flowers are doing kids classes, bug hunts. I mean,
and you guys know all these names if you look them up. I mean,
that's it. It's simple. Get on our website. You can see it. It gives them a bio, class descriptions.
Hey, Hunter, would you mind putting the link to his website?
Yeah, we'll throw that up there on the live too. And I say it every week. You guys, don't be dumb. At least put some beans and rice in your basement and start looking into this. Even from a tornado standpoint, put beans, rice, water, backup power. Start there.
Well, I listened to Toombs's podcast, and he said that's not enough.
It's not, but it's a starting point.
Yeah,
it's shit's crazy.
You gotta have sustainability. You gotta get you some chickens,
which we had until we were relieved of them.
Well, and at the end, look here. The best way to do it, to go about preparedness, is quite simple.
Thanks, Hunter.
What is your budget? What is your budget currently? If the sky's the limit, you got plenty of money. First thing you need to do is get out of the city. That's given, guys.
You know what? We could do a giveaway.
If your plan is to take a bug out bag and and find your way out of downtown Chicago or New York, you're going to have a tough time. So that's number one. But budget, whatever your budget is, that should be your prep. If your budget is tight, sure, get you some food grade 5-gallon buckets with sealable lids. And
we get ours from freaking.
Better than nothing.
I get them a Uline.
Hey, tell. I don't know if he can hear me, but do a giveaway knife, even if we can't be there. They can do a giveaway knife.
Yeah, we'll do a giveaway knife.
But we're gonna try to go.
But we're gonna try to be there.
All right,
so we'll at least donate that, and
thanks for talking to us, Bob. We're gonna do a giveaway now.
Awesome.
All right.
Love to hear it. You guys have awesome products, and like I was saying, because this is a family event, let's do a pair of 3-day classes on behalf of Mountain Readiness.
Awesome. We'll do that. We'll pair that up with a blade giveaway too, then all at the same time. I'm sure I'll talk to you this week because Bob's helping me make some knives too. So he's also a man of many talents.
I appreciate that. I love you, Tim. What you guys
you too, brother.
Is awesome. You are a great American, and I feel a kindred spirit with you guys. I love working with you guys, and hopefully you can make it to the event.
Yeah, we're going to try. If not, we got some knives anyway.
Either way.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks a lot, guys.
See you, man.
Bye.
What a cool guy.
Bob is a great freaking human.
All right, so we're going to do a merch pack. We're going to throw this new hat that y'all like in there.
We can do, so we'll do the matching mat. Because let me grab the black mat. Where's
and
that?
Anybody that's interested in that event, email us, and we're going to do a giveaway.
So, and this merch pack, this matches better, right? This mat?
Hey, King of Knives is on.
So we'll do this mat, the black and gray hat. We'll do the black and gray koozie. And a little keychain. Where the hell did it go? Hey guys, I appreciate you letting my friend Bob. He's a friend, like literally. So thanks for letting him talk. You may not line up with our ideals as much as we do, but I do that kind of stuff. So,
anything else to throw in the merch pack?
What? I don't know.
Throw a t-shirt or sweatshirt.
Yeah, t-shirt to match. We'll do a sweatshirt. Let's just do a big merch pack. Hat, t-shirt, sweatshirt, gun mat, freaking koozie, all that stuff.
So Jeremy was on just a minute ago, and he said, "Oh man, I already forgot. I think he said the Night Guard and the Guardian are also considered straight blades, but you'll have to correct me."
Yeah.
If that's what it. So you're supposed to show straight blades earlier.
Anything that's straight, Guardian, Night Guard. Did we alienate our base?
No.
Yeah, not completely.
Are y'all mad at us for talking about preppers?
Yeah, I guess so. Straight. This looks straight. I can't hold all these things. Look, let's do these. These are all.
I don't know why. I just have such a thing for the Wharncliffe.
Yeah, I love Wharncliffe. All right, so these are all Wharncliffe or reverse Tonto / Wharncliffe inspired. So you can obviously see the geometry on these three is pretty similar. This is more of a classic style Wharncliffe. The new Combatant is, I'll grab that.
Hey, when's our next drop, honey?
That's probably going to be this guy and the Agent 1 and the Agent 2, which is a Wharncliffe. So this is the Wharncliffe. It's going to be a high grind version on the Combatant. And then here's the two Night Hawk. So Ops Hawk.
Brandon Maples asked to see the new Combatant.
I'll get that in just a second. So the two Hawks. Let me do that. We'll do this.
Keith, do you have an FMF on order? Those all should have gone out because that was on the last.
We just did April 1.
The new one? Oh, okay. Yeah, that one's going to
where's my Combatant? There it is. Oh. Are you like me, Maples? You can't wait to get this thing in hand? Look at that. Man, look at that thing.
What about the Ops Hawk? A lot of people are asking about that. Do you know when that's coming?
I think we get asked that like every 10 minutes. And the answer is usually we're doing that in the October drop.
Love my CQC from Keith Shelby. Me too.
So there you
Great
go.
blade.
Yeah, that's what.
Are the Ops Hawk and Agent handles similar? That's something good you can compare.
They are, as a matter of fact. So let's look at what makes them different and what makes them the same. So there's Ops Hawk. And I'm hoping that Jeremy and I are going to expand this line later, but then that also slows other stuff down. So I hope this year. So there's the Agent. So you think about full size, full handled carrier, battle belt.
Yes, probably would. We are really hoping to do that on this Agent.
What?
Not have a pre-order.
Yes.
We hope to be able to have them immediately available.
The dude that we were just on the phone with has a ginormous freaking machine shop. So here, look. So lengthwise, look how much longer the Ops is. So it's more of like a bigger, not a clandestine style, but the still that slender platform. So this is kind of a mashup of, this would really be like the Night Stalker without a ring. Really, that's what that's gonna. So this hook is enough for you to draw, but dimensionally, from here forward is the Night Stalker, and from here back is all new, but it still has that little bump on the back that Jeremy and I call the Bushman bump. So it's got that where it pushes into your palm, but this is to give you the retention that you would have from a ring without a ring. So you still get a full grip and you got a little bit of a pommel, and it's very comfortable in reverse grip. So
King of Knives, we need to get the rest of the Ops series. The Ops Hawk is so good.
yeah, the Ops Hawk is incredible. So this is a bigger blade. So
are we doing that, Jeremy? Are we doing the rest of the Ops?
yeah, I think so. We're trying to decide which one. I mean, he's expanding. We're expanding. I guess we'll have to decide what
Did you ever show the DCC clip?
No, I didn't have a mono block.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have one to show.
If you're still on, Vicky, you can email us.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The DCC clip is just, it really just clips on really tight and flat.
It
so
holds.
it can go on regular clothes.
Yeah, without having to need a belt.
Yeah, without the belt.
But it does both. So that's what's cool about the discreet carry. I'm not looking at you guys like I'm scared to make eye contact. I'm looking to see if I've got one out here in the shop.
A DCC clip?
Yeah. It's weird that I don't.
So the person that was just saying you pocket carry your Night Stalker, do you use a DCC clip or you use the regular?
Oh, I've got one.
A DCC clip.
Oops. Oopsie. I guess I could mount it on the camera.
Will you make this handle for my Night Stalker and other blades that came with the ring?
Never mind me. I'm just playing.
The handle that he was just showing? Oh, okay. For the Agent?
Well,
I guess, like, are you going to make other blade shapes on the Agent? There it is.
You mean these other three? Actually, we're up to 6 now. And there may be a collab with somebody that you all know that's like uber famous on the 7th. So this is number 2. That's the Warncliffe. So it should be coming soon. 3 is the Stalker blade on that.
Tim, would the Ops Hawk be too long to boot carry from Jason Bailey?
The Ops Hawk is slender enough to where it won't be uncomfortable. Here's a little chivy version on the.
Good morning, Mo.
And then there's another couple on this series.
Miss Told said, do tell. I wouldn't say he's like super, super famous. He's just another, like he's an influencer.
Yeah, they all would know who he is.
But he's really good at martial arts.
Early on. Early discussions on that.
Yeah, it's really early.
So there's that. I didn't show the DCC clip enough. I got distracted.
Why are you getting distracted?
I get a million questions. So there's the difference. So this plastic clip's a lot thicker, and that's a discreet carry contest, but it's got these little teeth on the back that will allow it to grab onto your fabric, where this plastic is really smooth and works better on a belt. See that spacing?
Can you make a curved handle similar to the TDI K-Bar police knife for pocket carry? Oh, and is the Agent 003?
Yes, I can.
Is the Agent 003 the Night Stalker agent?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. There's a curved knife.
So if
There it is.
we have this without the ring too. So I don't know where the H it is. It's somewhere in my freaking, where is it? Oh, I took it to the shop because we're going to give it to somebody because they need it and we're out of them.
Tim, do you like the ACOG?
I do, actually. I love
Do
the
you have them
ACOG.
in basic or irons?
I'm actually running LPVOs on most of my stuff now.
What's up with the folder?
Is that Castle?
No.
He saw it yesterday at Georgia Bushcraft. That's why I asked. He's like, I thought it was dead. So if you look at this blade angle,
We do have one without the ring also.
yeah. So if you take it out with this, but we also have one you can add. This camera's been nuts today. Is it just me?
It's just taking a minute to focus, but it does
Okay.
eventually.
So this angle here and here is the exact same as those TDIs, but it's more slender, so you get an actual grip and it's easier to. And then you've got that hook that'll pull into you. So I like the one without the ring personally for that particular. And that shape, actually, this will drop into your watch pocket. So it looks huge, but it's really not. It'll fit right into the thing. And then if you carry that IWB, just this part sticks up and it's just in and out. And
Are you still carrying the 5.1 clips or switching to a different size?
I think we're going to the 2.1s because functionally there's enough holes to get the same amount of drop out of the 2.1s. So I think we're just going to switch over because the 5.1s make them real long and they're like flimsy and whatever. So the 2.1 is going to allow you to carry that shallower and just as deep as the 5.1. Pretty sure. That answer the question about the TDIs.
Micah Ramsey, you won the merch pack.
Outstanding.
I'll probably forget what everything was, so I hope you remember.
Yeah, you have to tell us. I won.
Tell us what you won.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like Rattler, truck.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, what is going on with the approval processes on SBRs? It's only supposed to take like a couple weeks and it's like 6. Dang. So jealous of everybody getting their freaking suppressors and stuff faster than me. So we got any questions about Blade Show? Any of that?
Blade Show or Blades? Any questions?
Blades,
I
Blade
know
Show.
A lot of people have been asking for the new Night Guardian. Asking about
I believe that they are wrapping up at nickel boron. We've just been having some crazy stuff happen lately. Like we had some the final run of the TCQs that we're doing, the Yoridoshi, this one, the very last in history. Just now, I don't know if Jeremy's still on. Jeremy, these just got to fucking nickel boron, and half the box was busted open and rusted as hell.
Rob says, "Can I do outer perimeter security
Yeah, you're
for
not.
you this year?" Hey, $20 from Ben Simon for donation stuff. Thank you. We'll
Thanks,
put it
Ben.
towards the knives that we
Yeah,
give away.
somebody will help us keep track of that.
Brian D, will you guys make an agent style handle to fit a Night Stalker or Night Guard platform?
Oh, you mean like that? Because that's the Night Stalker blade on the agent. All of our popular blades we're going to try to bring to every platform.
Did you finish saying about the Night Guardian?
No? Oh, it's almost done at nickel boron. The new one, right? That's what they're talking about? Anyway, they're both there. Doesn't matter which one we're talking about.
So who's getting that knife?
What knife?
The new Night Guardian.
I don't know.
We haven't sold those.
Here's the thing. Is Jeremy still on?
Are you on, Jeremy?
So Cameron wife and I were riding down the road somewhere around Chattanooga. We called Jeremy. He said, I think I could do it. And then he started playing around with what we could do quickly without having to change up the whole entire process. And he came up with this freaking idea. And it's like, it's awesome. It's so good. It's like a Wardenclyffe meets the Night Guardian. I don't know what we're going to call it. I don't know what it's going to be called. I don't know how many there are, but
Stephen Clayton said he's getting one.
I can guarantee you that if we were to release those only to Patreon, which in fairness we should, they'll be gone that day.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what it looks like is going to happen. Agent 1, Agent 2, Jeremy's new Wardenclyffe collab with T.Kell. He does He is T.Kell. That, the fucking adversary, all of that is going to be like...
I hear you. I try to figure out Discord. It's so confusing.
I
I've tried to comment on a couple stuff, and I don't know where my comments go.
And then I'm over there asking C-Dub, like, how do you do this? And she's like, I don't know. And then I'm like,
the expert.
I'm like sending text to Lee, like, how in the world do you do this? I don't understand it. What are you...
I'm just trying to go back to this. Does the sapper come with a lanyard because there's no option to add one?
That's weird. I know lanyards are on the website.
Does it come with a lanyard?
No, we don't sell it with one. I guess we need to put that in the drop down. I thought lanyards were on. See, these are all the things. All the things.
Hey, Jim Boyer.
Hello, Jim.
Oh, Miss Told said he saw us on there. So I guess our comments are being viewed.
What comments?
On Discord.
Oh.
Because I couldn't see where they were over there.
Like the word Discord is like a disagreement.
Oh, they're calling themselves Discord Degenerates. That's one of their like inside jokes.
That's a cool freaking name. BT Dubs.
Yeah, t-shirts.
Yeah, but if I can't figure out how to use it, do I get a Discord Degenerate t-shirt? I know I don't want a poop stripe on a white shirt. For me, personally, you guys do what you do.
David Sauceda, I have a brand new serpent from Tour Knives. I'd love to trade for one of those new Night Guard warnies.
This is what's cool.
I think you're trading for some tours with Raymond Johnson, too.
Did I hit send on that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Sorry, guys. I think I'm like talking to you. And I'm like, yeah, I totally worked that out. But look, wait, isn't the serpent the one that looks like the hawk? Let me know.
I
don't know which came out first. I don't really care. I mean,
where are the Raiders of January 1st at in process?
They're on the machine. We're making them.
Give away a thick knife. You mean the Ops Hogs that are too thick? You wouldn't want those.
No, that thing's like a doorstop.
You could use it as a
boat anchor.
Yeah.
Awful.
I don't know though. I'll think we'll tell people they don't want stuff, and then we sell stuff as blends, and they love it. So, who knows?
Those are.
Yeah, Ray Johnson says yes. It is one coming to you. Oh, you're already getting the serpent. Okay, then we probably don't need to trade for another one.
Unless C-Dub wants one.
Hunter said, give me a thick Hops Hawk.
Oh, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't have a problem.
I don't even think it'll go in a sheath.
I'm telling you, yeah, it's...
This is why, like... this is why we need Jeremy so much. Because...
Well, when you try different machine shops, you just never know.
Oh, gosh.
King of Knives, the serpent is a pretty narrow knife with a ring.
Yeah, I've not handled one. My eye makes me think ergonomics are different than the Ophawk or any of the Nighthawk. See, I even confused myself.
Oh, is the serpent their Tonto?
I think it might be.
Okay.
I don't know. Here's the thing. I feel bad. Like yesterday, we were at Georgia Bushcraft. All these dudes knew who I was. I'm looking at their blades like anonymously. We ran into the guys at Ridge Runner.
Mm-hmm.
So
super cool.
Those dudes. So half of the guys that were in that booth used to work at Winkler, and you can tell because their designs, man, good looking freaking blades. I love seeing creativity come out of people that use their hands, and they know who I am. But I'm so focused on making blades, designing blades, keeping up with the emails, talking to you guys, doing the T.Kell thing. And it's not because I don't like other people's stuff. I just am like that I don't get the chance to look at other people's stuff. And some of the stuff we saw yesterday was brilliant. I mean, great looking stuff. These guys got it. You know what I mean? Some good looking blades. And I'm like, man. So you guys, as our community, have been reaching out like, hey, man, you want to trade one of your blades? And I'm like, yeah, because I want to know what's out there.
Try all the stuff.
And I meet these people, and then I feel kind of like a douche because after they leave, somebody's like, do you know who that was? I'm like, no. And it's nothing against them personally or that I hate every other knife maker. It's that I'm just learning the community. And
That's why people are like sending you stuff.
yeah, like Zach sends me blades. Like, here, you should try this. And Raymond and freaking Clayton and Scott Anderson and who else has sent blades? Knowlton.
You have like a whole knife collection now.
I'm so freaking excited about that. I've got a Riot that I never thought I'd have. I have a Pinkerton, some Microtex.
Yeah, the merch draw is over. We're going to do another knife giveaway. I just need to decide what knife I'm going to give away.
But somebody was asking about, now we have a Panero. I've seen that everywhere. Not Panera, by the way. I've seen those everywhere too. But I need to know. I need to learn. I need to know the stuff. I need to know the things and the people. And
how's the hatchet coming along? From Jeremy R.
Who was it that said
that people want us to give away a Bushman?
Really? Okay.
Well, one person said that.
That person. How many people are
There
on
were
here?
a lot of people that wanted us to give away an ops hawk. Give away a thick ops hawk. Are you sure?
Guys, it's bad. It doesn't have the jimping. It just, yeah. Hence why Jeremy makes the ops hawks, because we need them good.
Mo Molina wants you to make a butterfly knife.
Oh, is Slay on here still?
He didn't respond, so maybe he's not on anymore. Are you actually going to make a butterfly knife? Tim, what are you doing?
I'm texting Jeremy.
Striker, accomplice. Yeah, it would have scales. The sheath would be probably too tight because
Yeah, it won't
it's
fit.
so thick. So yeah, it's a pry bar.
Yeah, I mean, honest to God, it would take 6 years to sharpen it. It's terrible.
What was that Bushman that was on my desk that had like topo on it? Is that belong to somebody or can
No,
they
it came off. You remember how I used to do the molds where I used actual blades and then Kydex to mold the before we started doing aluminum molds?
Mm-hmm.
That's where that came from. I finally took that mold apart.
So is it a sellable knife, like a giveaway knife? He won't answer you when he's texting.
Nope.
Update on the folder project. We didn't really talk about it too much. It is still in the works though. Raider would be awesome. Patreon the thick ones and watch them sell. Ops wedge. Yeah, that's funny. Honey.
Hold on. This is my life too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, they're just waiting.
They asked me about a butterfly knife, and I'm asking about a butterfly knife.
How about old school and give away a Raider? Huntsman. I don't think I have one Huntsman.
No, there are no more.
We've had so many people.
There's not even
Like,
one on
there's
the wall.
always emails of people asking for stuff, and I try to help people if we have them. And I don't think there's any more Huntsmans even in existence. But there is,
Which sucks.
there is a great new development though. The leather sheaths make like hundreds of knives that are just on the wall,
Able to be gotten rid of.
sold because they don't have sheaths.
But the problem is,
What?
we got to get Lewis to make hundreds of sheaths.
Oh yeah.
So there you go.
Hoff Power said you have at least one Huntsman over there. Yeah, yours.
Yeah, and you destroyed it.
We need to send him something. We need to send him like a CG
Some
or
Scotch
something.
Brite. That's what we need to send him. Here's your blade with Scotch Brite. No, I mean, that was a 1095 blade, and nickel boron is corrosion resistant many more times than the steel, but not proof. So they can both exist in the same time, the same place. And he does like hard ass outdoor work in Louisiana. So that means,
I have that Nighthawk with somebody else's name on it, but we still haven't tried to.
yeah, I need to try to cover that up because that dude's famous. Like people are, oh, and I don't want to put his famous self on a thing. So
Okay, so what about the Bushman?
what about it?
Can I give it away?
I need to look at it and see.
Okay. Any upside down skull pattern available?
No,
From Scott, of course.
no. Yours is special. It's a one-off.
So I could give away the.
It's just for when you hold it in reverse grip. It's not upside down. When you're looking at it like, oh yeah, that's right side up.
I could give away the Nighthawk. We could just put something over it.
Wrap it in a sock.
No, you can put like a.
Ship it in a container that can withstand 42
No, I'm
pounds.
talking about a laser engraving.
Just a bar? Man, last time I didn't even cover it up. You know what I mean?
Well, I got to give away something.
You got to give away something.
I know I can give away a Night Stalker. Who wants a Night Stalker?
We did that last week.
Okay. No?
Why not?
Another Night Stalker?
You remember when we found 200 AEBL Night Stalkers this week?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, where'd these come from? Found them. So those.
Yes, Unit 21. I have the Last Huntsman. Digital camo all over it. Yeah, I mean, it would still be visible, but at least it'd be mostly covered.
Yeah, I tried to do a digital camo pattern, and it just never worked out.
I don't have any more sappers. We're doing those on those donation knives. Like a couple of the guys that were on Patreon that you guys referred for people that could use the knife that were service people asked for sappers. So, like the last of the sappers in the shop.
Yeah, but Jeremy's starting those soon too, so those are gonna take a minute.
So we'll just work on that hawk this week, and if we can get it to where you can't see the person's name, then we'll give it away next week.
Right.
And we'll do a stalker today.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You gonna do an AEBL stalker?
Whatever we got.
Doing it. Well, we got both, so do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna take it that's a no on the butterfly knife.
Is that what he said?
I said, "Are you still on?" He said, "Nope." And then I said, "People are asking about a butterfly knife. Crickets. Are you still messing with that?" Crickets. So I think nope covers all of those. That's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with nope.
Did he get mad about something?
You know, what is today? Sunday? Possibly. Who knows? Nope.
Hashtag knife for the Night Stalker.
That's an easy one to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to just tell us what color grips, and we'll handle that.
But we don't have Gray Man right now. Wait.
Right.
Did we get that in?
The materials there, we just have to turn it into handle shapes. That's it.
We don't have anything else to say.
That's it. Yeah. So
If y'all want to see any other knives.
I do know that what's his face was working on doing a flipper, but I don't know if he's going to do that on his own or if it's going to be a T.Kell project. Jeremy. I don't know if he has time to mess with that crap anymore. I don't know.
You talking about a butterfly knife?
Yeah, what are those actually called? The real name for them?
Palisson?
Yeah, she knows how to say it. I don't know how to even use them. I'll cut my freaking fingers off. But remember that one year we were at Blade Show, we were in the small room, that's all you heard, all that.
Yeah, and blood all over the floor.
Yeah, freaking body parts and stuff everywhere.
Tim needs coffee.
He does. He's out. He's out of coffee. He's 100% out.
Do you have a folder that you can show?
I do.
$5 for R&D on the Night Chef from Hoff Power.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're working on that. I got to get John over here. Yeah, that's the folder as it is now, where it is paused for now.
Hey, everybody we showed that to yesterday was loving it.
Yeah, they were. Button needs recessed. You know, but it's here. It's coming along. We just need spindles, machines.
What kind of lock is on that folder?
Button. See this? See the button? Pushed button.
Who's your current favorite up-and-coming knife maker?
I would really have to know more about...
I liked that guy we met yesterday. He was another believer, another Marine. I liked his stuff that he had.
Yeah, Forged AF. Like I'm trying to learn more about.
He's good.
He's a good
We don't
dude.
know a whole lot of the up-and-comers.
Yeah, because we're so buried in work that I don't have the luxury.
Small
you guys
batch
do.
veteran. Yeah, he would qualify because he was making small batch stuff.
He's hand forged and everything, so it's all like hammer forged and copper inlays and
People like the folder. Bearings or washers on the folder?
bearings.
3 a.m. forge. I've been working on my first folder. The lock has been a nightmare. Everything about the folder has been a nightmare for us.
Everything has been absolutely nightmarish on the freaking folder. It's tough, but yeah, those are roller bearings on that one. The other one, the original proto, was bearings, or washers, bronze washers, but I really like the feel of bearing. It just snaps, and I like them a lot. So cage bearings, I guess, is what those are.
Are you tired today, huh?
I'm tired today. Somebody said, "Where's coffee?" I said, "I'm out," and you didn't offer yours, so I just stood
Oh,
here.
have it. I'm not drinking that.
It's behind you.
Oh, I didn't even know this was here.
I told you it was there, woman.
Here you go.
And I'm going to pass
Man.
out after drinking all this coffee, like extra. Let me just pour this off.
Need an agent folder. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, I mean, I think the
CW is a
combatant
new
would...
knife maker.
What's that?
CW is a new knife maker.
Oh, yeah, I like her designs, too.
Hey, Wacko Jr., $5 to add Huntsman into the schedule sometime with these and
Yeah.
for coffee.
Yeah, we need to... well, we're talking about expanding, so...
Tarani update. Can you please show the big backpack? What's your favorite red dot for pistols?
My favorite is the 509 Hollison, which is the ACSS, the Vulcan reticle, primary arms reticle inside the 509, which is a sealed optic. I really like it.
Wants a folder for self-defense, but I think she'd be better with a fix. Yeah, you'd recommend fix.
Yeah, fix is a lot faster to deploy, and if you don't get a folder fully open and you go to do stuff with it, it folds up on your fingers. Adrenaline dump situation, the less fiddly crap you've got to do, it's proven out. That's why
$1.99 from Sean Lichtoll.
That's why the industry's
Thanks
moving
again
towards
for donating
fixed.
a knife to
'Cause,
my vet.
you know, you just pull it out and it's there. You don't have to worry about unfolding it, you know, because you think about when you're freaking terrified, that's the same reason that people carry one in the pipe in a firearm. You don't want to have to stop and rack. It's the same thing with opening a blade. It's just faster, ready to go to work as soon as you get it out. So definitely fixed blade is going to be the way to go as far as, I don't know what that is.
Fixed are the only way to go for defense. Viridian dots, they give an awesome military discount.
I've not used their stuff. Oh, Jeremy's driving. But
okay.
he has been working on it some. That dude is intimidatingly brilliant. So whatever comes out of his brain, it's going to be good. Good. I would love to do it.
What is the best way to fund expansion and growth that give you the most money and cost less than taxes?
Honestly, Patreon. Well, they tax the crap out of us on that. Sorry, I'm completely distracted. Let's just blame Raymond. I see it. Sorry. Oh.
What is that, the knife he's sending you? These are the trades that Tim does with you guys.
So, it's like, it's our biggest competitor. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Who would you say that everybody's like, you guys are like? Yeah. MKC.
Oh, he's going to give you a Montana Knife Company knife?
There's a picture of it over there.
Oh, okay. They're in a totally different space than us, though. They're like not tactical.
Hey, I just got a notification from the Knife Junkie podcast.
$10 from Roz Pavel for Israeli mud coffee for Tim.
Yes.
Thanks.
I actually was too tired to make it today. Yesterday was exhausting, guys. Exhausting. But look at this coffee. I already drank it. I'm like, woohoo. Thanks, camera wife, for sacrificing your coffee. She's going to go narcoleptic on us and just pass the F out. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm getting a Henry X model and 44 mag to make my own Space Cowboys, and you inspired me to finally do it.
Oh, a Henry? I wish I could show you mine. I literally, when we came home yesterday from Georgia Bushcraft, I've had a high-rise mount from Trigicon on order for effing ever.
Hey, we got 300 people on.
Yeah,
Somebody that knows how to put the little stuff up there. Put some celebration stuff.
You should have seen her hand movement. So from behind the camera, she goes, somebody put the little
celebration stuff. Can't they put celebration?
That's really neat, man. That's crazy. So I got home and I didn't send a nasty gram. I just sent a, hey, I ordered a mount. I had an SRO because everybody said get one, and it's been sitting in the drawer forever. Trijicon SRO, if you guys don't know, it's the big window. So I got the high-rise mount, and I put the Ranger Point Tactical stuff on it, right? On my 357.
Hey, my mom said, woo.
Thanks. Hey, Mom.
Hey, y'all.
Hello?
My mom and dad are going to be married for 50 years.
That deserves celebratory explosions.
Yeah, and
congratulations,
she takes care of him.
You guys. Look, we're not talking about like takes care of him, like supports. I'm talking about like the most tremendous expression of love, devotion, marriage, godliness, takes care of. Inspirational. I'm gonna cry. That's how much that impacts our life. 50
years. That's a big
50.
accomplishment nowadays.
50. Ooh, I heard it. I heard you get a little bit tickle in your throat. You got some allergies back there, camera wife. It's a beautiful thing. I'm just honored to be able to witness it, to be honest. Honestly. We can't talk about guns now. Oh, I got something in my throat. It's really weird, like my allergies. So I had an SRO and I put it on.
Hey, 99 cents from Micah Ramsey.
Thanks, Micah.
Super sticker.
Woo! I got stickers. Hey, Lee's supposed to be designing some cool new stickers because I've designed all of our merch up until now and it's just blah, right? It's just our logo in different colors.
And you like Trijicon Arma?
She's laughing because we did the video on Lionheart.
Trijicon RMRCC.
And the guy said Trijicon RMRCC.
And I was saying that for days.
For days.
Trijicon RMRCC.
She was just walking around the house like a neurotic human. Trijicon RMRCC. Trijicon RMRCC. So it's a funny thing. I didn't like the SRO. I had it on my Legion 226. I just didn't like it. Oh, I know why. It hung over the freaking ejection port.
Hey, congrats, Miss Told.
And I wanted the congrats.
His
I don't know what
parents
for.
are coming up on 52.
Man, isn't that awesome? We're all this, yeah, man, unheard of. So that's 2 people in the U.S. 50 years. That's it. The last 2. So I took the SRO off my 226. It's been in a drawer. So I bought the Trijicon high-rise SRO mount, and I this morning put it on my 357 Tactical Cowboy thing. It looks so good. And what's super cool about the Ranger Point Precision stock, so you loosen 4 screws. Just imagine this is a gun and we weren't dealing with communists that would shut us down.
51965.
You can raise it, right? So you can raise that stock up till you get a cheek rest at that high rise. Man, it's good. And I also, this morning...
Night Stalker drawing.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Brian D, $10. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Can you see?
Matthew
I'm not touching it. So, 2 back.
Congratulations.
Next to, what do we congratulate? Oh, the winner. Congratulations. And AEDL.
We have time to give away one more knife, too. We got about
Let's just do
15
it.
minutes.
Give them another one. That's a 3.
How about a piranha?
Yeah, how about a piranha? You know, welcome to 300 people in our life. So,
well, we lost 5.
What? They got mad because we're talking about Trijicon, USA made optics. Anyway, so 2 back is a something I've wanted for a long time, and I just traded into it. A Performance Center TRR8 357 Magnum. So made for the SWAT teams, but it's got a rail on the top and bottom, and it's a titanium 8 rounds 357. And I've wanted it to match my 357 lever gun. It's kind of an abomination because you're not supposed to make either one of them tactical, but it has an RMRCC on it. So I put those on there this morning. And I had them, so they were in a drawer. Might as well use them. I've been trading legally.
Ed Barkley,
firearms.
$10 because you, CW, and Tim are great people.
Thanks, guys. You would never.
One of these days, my luck will change. LOL. Congrats. Yeah.
Oh,
may win.
Oh, this is cool. Jeremy's probably running off the road sending us pictures just because people keep asking about where we're at on these blades. So
have you tried Trijicon RMR HD?
No, I have not. Uh-oh.
What?
Good luck. We're praying. Oh, he's excited about the battle song, so that's cool. So these came out of the tumbler this morning. So let me see if I can identify It looks like Raiders and Taylor's is. So we're making them. Look at that. Ooh, fancy. Oops. Anyway, so yeah, that's what he's doing. He's they had to run to the doctor. So keep them in your
Jeremy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy and his wife. I'm not going to mention her name because privacy. Anyway, so
we already did the knife drawing, you guys, but I am going to do another knife drawing with a different word.
Cool.
But the hashtag knife one has already passed.
Man, I haven't shaved my face in like 18,000 years. I should just stop talking because we dipped down below 300. We're probably at like below 200 now because I'm stupid and ugly. That's funny. We celebrate 300 and then boom. How many people left?
Oh, it just goes up and down.
Up.
My old 1095 Taylors were just so good. I can only imagine how great the updated one is.
You know what's crazy? Let's talk about 1095. We had to switch away from 1095 because the industry, like, 1095 sucks. We had so many people like, I have your old 1095 blades and I can't beat this thing up. It stays sharp. It lasts forever. Hello. It just goes to show a lot of this marketing on super steels. It creates a steel that is incredibly difficult to keep an edge on. It's hard.
Yeah, and how would you feel if you were 1095?
Yeah, I mean, 1095 has feelings too, people.
Yeah, it's been well loved for so long, and then all of a sudden gets shunned.
Everybody
just like an old
pooped on
person.
Poop.
Just like an old person, just push them to the side.
Yeah, yeah. Don't stick 1095 in a nursing home. Do like our parents and take care of 1095. You circus animals. But ADCRV, I was never going to switch from 1095. Like, look at Tops. They've been using 1095 for 1,000,000 years, and they still make a dang good blade. I switched to ADCRV after I ordered some, and me and Jeremy ran it, and it machined well with our processes. And I was like, holy crap.
Robert S. said, I'm a friend of 1095.
Right? Me too, man. Y'all, I'm friends with everybody. But the ADCRV was more durable. Oops. And it did better in cryo. So I told C-Dub, like, all this crap I've talked about,
Yeah, he did.
I'm never switching. Well, I did the research and we cryoed that stuff. And I was like, wow. Deep cryogenics is sub 300 degrees. And if you soak it for longer than 24 hours at sub 300 degrees, it makes the substructure of that material more dense. They sound different. Like, you can do one non-cryo and then one that is, and ting them together, and they sound like a whole different metal. So, and they've been using deep cryo in high-end barrels and space technology stuff to increase durability of steels for a long time. Okay? Long time. Make steel better. So we did that, and I was like, I got to switch. And she's like, what? And then I said, I'll never do anything but ADCRV. I asked my heat treater friend, my metallurgist friend, my freaking steel mill.
Hey, $20 from Tom C. You guys are awesome. Excited for my Night Guard and the new Warncliffe blades.
Thanks, Tom. Thank you very much. So I said, if you're going to use the stainless, we're getting a lot of requests from military contracts for stainless steel blades.
Here's our last. This is going to be for a Piranha.
What would you use if the stainless holds up to salt water?
EDC.
Hashtag EDC, guys. Listen to C-Dub, not me. I just ramble. AEBL. Unanimously across the board, AEBL. Same story. Simple to heat treat. Therefore, we can keep our costs down. Very incredibly durable and does really, really good in cryo. I just think that a lot of it's marketing. I'm not going to dispute that some of these like newer super steels are really good. If I get one and I can get the process that I use dialed in, or to make it a super duper performing blade on something like the Magna Cut's in everybody's mouth now, but it'll probably fall by the wayside just like 1095 at some point. I can't heat treat it properly, so I'm not going to use it. And if it's going to cost me a lot more to sharpen, to have to retool, to redo everything, I'm not going to chase a trend until it's proven to me that it is that much better for me to spend $1 million to change everything I do. So that's kind of my soapbox. We go through this every Sunday, just about. I mean, Spyderco's got this program where you can test out all their different steels. The Mule Team, isn't that what it's called?
I don't know.
The Mule program. Anywhere.
You that though.
Alan, I don't want to say his last name because he may not want me to, but he sent it to me. It's cool. It's the same blade shape every time, and it's in all these steels they're trying out, and they send them to these people that are on this test crew, and that's neat. So I'd like to see some testing side by each of the stuff. If it's that much better, I can't deny it, and we'll figure it out. But all the machinists that we use, everybody says the same disparaging remarks about all the hot stuff. They're like, it sucka. It sucks. There you go. Ta-da, dismissed. Everybody go home.
But a lot of people like it, so let them like it.
I haven't used it enough, and I know that I can't heat treat it properly. I can't. And from, I don't know, maybe it takes equipment that I don't have. I love salt bath for carbon steels. That's just like the king. So salt bath is dangerous enough without jacking around with it. What else? What freaking else?
Hey, Kramer, send us a message. We'll get you a t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, man.
We'd love to have you rep our merch in Hawaii.
Hawaii. Man, we got a lot of customers in Hawaii. Hey, is Master Motor on?
Masamoto. Are you on? I haven't seen him.
Oh, man. Did I answer back about trades?
Oh, Pete's sake, asked for the Patreon grip colors, how many can you mix together? What's the max?
There isn't one. So take multicam, for example. It is black, OD green, coyote, and earth brown. So it's got 4. That's the most I've done at one time is 4. But you can do as many as you want. Now, here's another thing. Oh, hold on. Hold, please.
He said, Jesus. That
What?
would be hard to decide.
I know. You guys just decide, narrow down on your own. Where's those samples I got?
Yeah,
from
Ryder,
Karen?
those are good. Ryder 308.
I didn't even
Knife
send.
timeline?
Huh?
Kitchen knife timeline.
I don't know. I mean, I'm talking. Let me just really make Patreon mad. Suzanne, have you
What?
seen this?
What is that?
Look at this one. All right, guys, you ready? So this is Javati with copper, like real copper in it. I wish you would focus and
Well,
get
I
off
haven't even seen that yet.
Look at that. So that's Javati
Oh, I love
with real.
Imagine that with your copper screws.
Oh, I know. And then look at this. They're taunting us, right? Look at this. What is that? Is that Fury with copper? Real copper?
That's pretty cool.
Oh, look. My favorite is the black. It's freaking awesome, right? So here's the thing. To really add more to it,
Everybody
aluminum.
loves it.
You can add aluminum. You can add copper. You
Is
can
this
do
a new
carbon.
thing?
Yeah, sure is.
Love Fury Copper. Take my money from Wacko Jr.
It's gonna be spendy.
Is it?
Yeah, because when you add a metal into it, and then think about an OD green and black and copper swirl with the copper screws, because it would tarnish with your hands like this. Did we just come up with it?
Yeah, but we don't have copper screws.
Yeah, but Don Mitchum
Miss
refuses to spend a million hours a week making one pair of screws for everybody.
Miss Told said nickel ?
I believe that it was aluminum and copper.
Yeah, Miss Told's scales are awesome.
Yeah, even Jay Nielsen likes his stuff. And I don't even want to talk about you making grips for other knife companies. Let's not.
Tim gets jealous.
Hell yeah, I'm jealous, man. Lee doesn't even like my stuff. He just wanted to sell me koozies. That's what he told me this week. He knows I'm screwing with him. But
Bye, Hoosier hippie.
yeah, man.
He's going to cut grass.
Oh, should I call myself out on cutting grass?
You don't do it
I
anymore?
don't do it anymore. My weekends are like this, and then catching up, and then designing and dealing with this. and sharpening, and it got to the point where it's like we live in a jungle, and we've got, I won't say we have two houses. We have our domicile, which is where the business, half of the business is, and the other half is a few doors up the road, and they both have grass. And then the big shop is up the road too. So it started like, you know, if we want to take a walk and enjoy any of the property that we have, you'd have to have on like swamp waders. So
T.Kell lawn scythe.
I paid one dude one time. Actually, he's a friend of a business partner of mine, and I paid him when I hear the kids up there playing around. Did you hear Caitlin? Ow!
Bee Farm Girl says, let the cows and sheep do it.
I know, man. If we still... So when we moved up here, we had 4 hogs, 30 chickens, and we've
Those
had...
hogs destroyed our land where we used to live. It was like Mud City.
Yeah, and they were under the tree line. So the sun would never dry the ground out. And if you guys don't know, a 250-pound animal on hoof that's like this, that are sharp, it's like super aeration. I've raised hogs for a long freaking time because I like bacon. And I did. I cured my own bacon. I made my own sausage. I salted my own hams, butchered everything, processed it. Hence the call with Bob earlier. I'm into that, and I have all that skill, and I spent a lifetime honing those skills. We moved up here, and it's a different predator, and our freaking chicken flock was predated by skunks, which sucks, and raccoons like crazy. So I just slaughtered them all in one afternoon. I even made a thing after you scald them to
What happened
remove
to
the
the
feathers.
chickens? Wasn't it a possum that ate them or something?
Possums were some, mostly raccoons were just ripping their freaking heads off, like pulling their heads off, not even eating them, like you little bastards. Those are my egg layers too.
I've trapped and disposed of feral hogs most of my life. That's crazy.
Look, feral hogs is a serious problem, and people don't understand. Wild and feral hog meat, it's like a cross between beef and pork. So it's dark and red and a different consistency. Well, because I've raised pigs for so much of my life, I think pork from the store is like mushy. It seems mushy to me, which it's weird, you know, but you know, that's what our palate is, and that's how you raise an animal in confinement, and it doesn't use its muscles and it don't toughen up.
Mitchell Dexter says very gamey.
Yeah, I mean,
I was carrying that Microtech yesterday at Georgia Bushcraft. Made everybody jealous.
Oh yeah,
you're the one that gave us the red one,
the Sith.
Yeah,
bro, I had that knife for 4.5 seconds. That's like that was one of those like way up on my list. And look, yesterday somebody, because we pocket checked a few people at Georgia Bushcraft, and they're like, "Yeah, what are you carrying?" And she goes like this. She goes, and everybody like pushes me out of the way and like, "Is that the Sith?" And I'm like, just had to turn around. But I got him back by showing him the T.Kell folder. Oh, no, that was a totally different instance. But we were talking to the guys at Ridge Runner Blades. Super cool dude.
Gracious, Matthew McCann.
It's being nasty.
Robert S. says the females are less gamey when they're young.
Yeah, yeah. And then, you know, some of that's processing too. And then if you can drop them real quick and end of life before that adrenaline rush hits their bloodstream, it'll be a lot less.
Yeah, I wanted to do the chicken tractor. We had started to make it, and then they all died before, and we haven't replaced it.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. Like, we have a chicken coop and run here on the property, and I transformed it into a playhouse for my daughter. So,
we don't have time hardly.
We just don't have the time. Which
we will if we.
It really sucks. Yeah, and that's the cool thing is I have the knowledge. Like my gardens, like straight up, like I'm not BSing. 7-8 foot tall tomato plants, as far as the eye can see. Natural fertilizers.
Again.
We did that. Talking about chickens and chicken tractors, but I do know that. Actually, I loaned all of my butcher equipment to a guy I used to work on a railroad with. I mean, I had like commercial grinders and saws and curing boxes, and so now that space that I used to butcher in is now storage for t-shirts, and it's just a different life.
Mikhail S. says feeding hay cows up an SD cutting net, wrap off the bells with a stone in my pocket to continually sharpen a knife that refuses to stay sharp, but at least I have service to watch y'all. Hey, do you have one of ours?
What's going on, man? CBN works good for that too, bro. But yeah, man, cutting hay and twine, you need a Raider straight up because it's a tough ass blade. And good for you for raising animals, man. All
right, let's do this piranha giveaway, and then
let's eat some piranhas. Let's eat some piranha. But that's why, like Rick Matsumoto, he's like, what will you guys want to trade from Hawaii? And I'm like, dried meats. Dude, I can't access anymore because when I go on deployment, I'm not in the Marine Corps anymore. We don't stop off in Hawaii, and I can't eat this cool stuff. So I'll trade you blades for
Hey, can you update on the first round of NIBFLN, please, again? Slick Rick!
I think no, they're done, and they're en route to us to be sharpened. Sorry. Did I not say that? Crap, I forgot.
People are double account dropping.
Oh, it weeds that out.
Yeah, I mean, there might be some people being creative and getting like their other family members.
Oh, yeah, I mean, what are you going to do?
It's okay.
Maybe they're family members.
Congratulations, Slick Rick. You won.
Oh, you won. Who's Slick Rick? I don't want to say the last name, but I have a suspicion.
It's not Rick Gifford.
Then why'd you say his last name?
Oh, sorry.
Just kidding. He's like super off grid, and he's like, oh my God.
Oh, sorry, Rick.
Just kidding.
I didn't mean to do that.
Not the same one, she assures me. I think it's cool when we get on the phone with people and they're like, hey, I'm so-and-so on YouTube. I'm like, oh yeah.
I know,
awesome.
I always recognize y'all's names from here.
Yeah, that's cool, man. What a cool family we have. That's why we don't get our feelings hurt when people try to rip our stuff off. You know, because I'm like, look, you don't have a family. You're not us. You're not Tim and
I
CW.
know, Carl, I'm terrible. CW drops the secret deets again. I know.
It's awesome. I think it's cute, by the way, but you can't because that's my wife, not yours. I'll cut you.
All right, y'all. I think we've got our 2 hours. If there's not any other
last
questions,
minute stuff,
we're gonna jump
humans.
off. Update on strikers.
Oh, the picture that Jeremy sent to me. So the way we run it, same fixture runs strikers, raiders, Taylor's Ridge, warthogs. So we do them cycle, cycle, cycle. So every time we flip a blade on the machine, we're getting one of each one of those blades. So they are literally in process. Literally, we're making them. Raiders, strikers, Taylor's Ridges, warthogs.
Cerakoted or nickel-plated screws from Carl. He wants to know if you would do that.
The only thing we can do right now is the nitriding of the black, because the people we used to use for Cerakote got on dope. So we don't use them anymore. They were good when they weren't on drugs. But then, so the nitride's really, really, really durable, which kind of fits in with our brand. I'm not opposed to it.
Hey, have a great week, Joey. God bless you too.
Hey, God bless Joey. Cheryl, you guys have a great week. See you soon. Thanks again for showing up.
Thanks, guys.
And the smaller batches of Cerakote stuff, the guys that are really good don't want to do 4 screws. And I don't have time anymore to Cerakote or powder coat.
All right. Thank you, guys. I think that's it. Everybody's just saying bye and have
All right, guys. Have a great Sunday. Be nice to people. Things are weird. Buy some beans. Put them in your basement. Bye.
Bye.